Grand Rising Facebook family. Grand Rising everybody out there in Woo Land. This is Coach Sheryl Glenn. I am your certified holistic health and Reiki practitioner. I am your aromatherapy and coach and laughter enthusiast. And today I'm going to be talking about laughter being bliss. So bring your faces into the space. If you're on Facebook, please come and join us because we're going to want to hear you laughing. Welcome everyone in Zoom land. Welcome my Zoom family. Welcome, 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 Brother Adam. Good to see you. Welcome Tia. Welcome Abimbola. Welcome Marilyn. Welcome, welcome everyone. So great to see you. Please be sure and have you a glass of water and a journal if you desire. But also, please, if you can be on camera, it would be important to see your faces today for Laughter is Bliss, because we're going to be chuckling it up at some point today. I tell you, this is going to start your day off very, very correct. So thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. And let's get it started shortly. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, my name is Coach Sheryl Glenn. I am a certified holistic health and wellness practitioner, a Reiki practitioner, an aromatherapist, and transformation coach. I am also a crystal whisperer and a laugh enthusiast, which means I love to laugh. So we're going to talk today about laughter being bliss, right? So have your water handy. It's always important to hydrate first thing in the morning. And be ready to do a little bit of movement as well, just light movement that you can do seated. And then we'll get started in a little while. So glad to have you here with me this morning. Grand Rising, have everybody have a great morning and the rest of your morning. I know we're just getting started, but I want you to have a great morning from now and all the way through to the end of your day, actually. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Gina. Thank you for coming. Welcome, everyone out there. Gina, salam, salam.
Wake up everybody, it's time to get up. Wake up everybody, it's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, together, we're learning, discerning. We're striving. Together, together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together, together.
Grand Rising, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me this morning for Laughter is Bliss in the Wake Up Everybody virtual community for day number 670. We have been here for quite some time. Many of you have been with us since the start, and many of you are new joining us. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me reintroduce myself. I am Coach Sheryl. And for today, I am your laughter bliss activator. So I want to start us off with just a little song. So, Coach Kinyofu, would you hit us with the music? I'm going to take you back. Thank you for that. Ooh, that was Billie Holiday. Some jazz, some old school jazz to start your day off this morning. And I know some of you are like, what? Who is that? Why is this sister sitting here smiling at this old music? You can hear the dust crumb coming off the phonograph and the crackles, because the lyrics are everything. And I hope you were listening, because Billie Holiday said, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. Okay. But when you're crying, you bring on the rain. And so stop your sighing and be happy again. Right. So the whole concept is about smiling. And I wanted to start off this presentation of laughter with what starts us off in most cases is a smile. So smiling is so key and so important, and it's contagious. When you smile, if you're smiling with your heart and your eyes and your mouth and your teeth and everything, very few people can look at you and not also smile, because they're wondering if they're either thinking you have a great smile and you must be happy and it spreads, or they're thinking she must be hiding something and I want to know what she's hiding, or what it's all about with that smile. That smile is saying something, is communicating something. So for me, some of the things that make me smile, just randomly smile, are a sunrise. Just smiling at the awesome wonder of the creator, a sunrise, a sunset, and just smiling at beauty. I love things that are beautiful, especially in nature. Another thing that makes me smile is a baby smiling. Whenever I see a baby smile, I can't not smile. It just makes me smile at their innocence, their purity, and their absolute joy at discovering how to make that face move into a smile and seeing others' reactions to it. So tell me, what are some of the things that make you smile? You can drop it in the chat. You can raise your hand and come off mute and tell us what makes you smile. Smiling is so important and so healthy and healing for you. It's even if you fake smile, Fake smiling, just kind of smiling with your mouth, but not with your eyes. It is your body, your brain doesn't know the difference. And so it's sending off all the natural hormones that will make you feel happy, that makes your brain think you're happy, that makes your body think you're happy. And when you're happy, there's a lot of healthy things that are going on the inside of your body. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But a smile starts it off, and a smile is so important. So tell me, what makes you smile? Kenyofa, you want to share in the chat, and then maybe have someone, I see one raised hand. So let's start with the raised hand first. You can come off mute, Gina.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
So what makes me smile, one thing is laughter, babies. Oh goodness, a laughing baby just always just pushes me. It's nothing, that sound is just pure joy, and it just makes everybody want to laugh and smile. And music, there are certain songs that when they just come on, you start to smile because it just lifts your spirits. But yeah, it's just so many things to make you smile.
Nice.
And I'm complete.
Thank you. And I just want everybody to get in tune with what makes them smile, and offer yourself a smile this morning with what you're sharing. So I saw from I've both.
I know, right? I'm like, she's making me smile, right? So Abimbola says good sex.
Yes. Would you come on and share your answer and why? Yes, Abimbola wrote in the chat that good sex makes her smile. So it's nothing wrong with that. It's wonderful, wonderful. Abimbola, I don't know if you're able to come on camera. Okay, wonderful. Yes.
Peace and blessings.
Peace.
Yes, yeah, you all said ask what makes me smile. And that's what came to my mind, and you're all smiling too, so you know it's for real. But also a good joke. A good joke will make me smile, make me laugh, make me smile. Absolutely. But good sex, I tell you, I'll do it every time. I'm complete.
Absolutely. Oh, I love that. I love that. I hadn't thought of that one when I thought of this that question. So that's a really empowering one. It's going to make you smile on the outside, make you smile on the inside, and all the way through. So that's a very powerful smile that's bringing for you. Anyone else want to share what makes you smile?
I'll share, Coach Sheryl.
Welcome, Brother Adam. Thank you.
You're welcome. How you doing today?
Great.
I just want to share that the thing that makes me smile in the morning is the sunshine.
Yes.
Especially when it's glistening all over my skin.
Yes, I love the sun too. And the sun, and seeing a beautifully sunny day makes me smile also. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Thank you. Anyone else?
Yeah, Veronica says her grandchildren, and Kyra says children's laughter. I think she might have been sharing with you what you said.
Awesome. So smiling has, as I said, so many benefits to you. It has benefits to your immune system. It has benefits to your mental state of mind and state of being. I used to go to work, and in the morning, I'm a morning person, so I will easily smile and say good morning and mean it with my heart and spirit when I get to my job back then. But other people, some of the people that would respond to me would say good morning and smile like this. And I could see with their eyes that they weren't smiling. I could feel that it was just a knee-jerk reaction. It didn't bother me, but I felt bad for them that they couldn't really be sincere about saying have a good morning, or about just smiling, and be honest with yourself about the smile, even though I'm sure they receive the benefits. But yeah, it's really beneficial and important to smile with your whole being. And that's that smile with your face. And you can feel it. You can feel that smile go through your body. And you can feel it when it spreads to you from someone else. So smiling is so significant. And as Billie Holiday said in the song, when you smile, the whole world begins to smile with you. The whole world begins to radiate that energy back. So the importance of smiling, I want you to just take away that today, that just take a moment to smile. It's really beneficial for your face. It's like a facelift. The muscles, like people who are worried about wrinkles and sagging skin and all that, no, smile. Even just in the mirror when you're washing your face, when you're doing your facial ritual to cleanse yourself, make sure to do some smiling. Smile at yourself and see what energy you receive back from yourself and how that starts off your day. So just take away making sure to smile more often, right? And then we talked a little bit about smiling leading to laughter. So that's my favorite kind of smile. That's my favorite. Bear with me this morning, folks. It's my first time presenting after having COVID. So I still have a little bit of frog in my throat every now and then. And so I'm just going to ask you to bear with me and be patient with my little frog. And hopefully at some point he'll hop out and leave. So next I would like to ask you to take a look at what makes you laugh. And before you share a little bit about what makes you laugh and your laughter, I want you to also consider and think about your laughter stories. And you ask, what is a laughter story? Like, when did you notice that when do you remember laughing? When the earliest memory you have of laughing? And what was that about? And what made you laugh? And throughout your life, your childhood life, and maybe even into your teens, what made you laugh? What were the circumstances and surrounding environments that supported a hearty, I'm talking about those belly laughs, those laughs where your belly contracts and just you feel tense a little bit, and after it's all over, like your whole body is shaking. Like, what brings those kind of laughs? So I want you to think about that. But first, we're going to take a little poll. And Kenyofu, if you would kindly bring up the poll, and Tiffany, if you would share it also to the Facebook folks so that we can get their answers as well.
Okay, it is asking me to share the results from when we tested that the poll would come out. So Kenyofu, do I share results and then do the poll again?
No, there's something to end it, to actually end it. So it started over, relaunch.
I see it. Do you want to relaunch the existing poll?
Yeah.
There they go.
Just a quick one, guys. So please answer it. We can have that. Are we ready?
Tiffany, what percentage are we at?
Well, if it doesn't flow, we can actually just have the questions in, I can just ask the questions. So the first is, how often do you laugh? And the answers that I gave as choices were daily, weekly, monthly. How often do you laugh? And you can drop your answers in the chat. Do you laugh every day? Do you laugh maybe once a week? Do you laugh once a month when you go out with the girlfriends or boyfriends or whomever? Share that in the chat, please. And what was the other question? Kenyofu, again, COVID is impacting my brain. What was the other question, Kenyofu? I think it was.
It says, does something have to be really funny for you to laugh?
Yes, thank you. That's it. I guess that's.
All right, we're at 80.
Oh, it's still loading. So does something have, oh, okay, so they're answering the poll because I don't see it come up. Okay, great. Great. So yay. Okay. So how close are we to 100%?
We are at 82%, 14 out of 17 people have responded. So I'm going to close it now then, because
Okay.
that sounds about.
Okay.
All right.
So we have a lot of daily laughter, folks. 7% daily, 36% weekly, 7%. And you have equally the amount of people that says it has to be really funny for you to laugh, and equally the amount that says no, it doesn't have to be. Thank you very much for that. So those that are laughing, that small amount that don't laugh, but maybe once a month, I definitely am addressing you. I'm addressing everyone here today, of course, but I definitely would like to bring to you the concept of how important laughter is, right? And laughter on purpose, laughter with intention. We're going to talk a little bit about the benefits of laughter. Laughter with intention is so significant. Some of the reasons that people say laughter is the best medicine, right? Because it's a natural painkiller. Have you ever like stubbed your toe and then someone laughed at you and then you started laughing and then your toe is not throbbing anymore? It actually acts as a painkiller instantly. It produces the endorphins that are the happy hormones, right? And that decreases cortisol, which is the stress hormones, right? And so out of that, it's actually making pain go away. So ever try it when you have a headache or when you hurt yourself or something like that. Laugh at yourself. Laugh. Do your best. And even if you have to fake it, and see, does the pain get lifted? Laughter is also amazing for your heart. It promotes a positive outlook on life, which is actually beneficial to develop, protect your body from getting chronic ailments, right? Such as high blood pressure. So it's really amazing in that regard, and protecting the heart. And it's a form of cardio. Did you know that laughter is cardio? Adam, our resident exercise person who's exercising in this moment, did you know that laughter is actually cardio? Good laughter can make you get those abs, get that washboard abs. You wonder why? Because you're flexing and contracting your muscles if you have a really good laugh. And it's the same thing as that you do when you're crunching to get that six pack, right? So laughter is actually great as an exercise, believe it or not. So it's really important to get that laughter in there. Yes, absolutely. And it's also amazing for your immune system because it builds the T cells. And the T cells are the cells that feed your body and send nourishment and build your immune system, right? And prevent you from getting germs and diseases and things like that. So when you're around people, if you think that somebody might have COVID, make sure you're laughing. You don't know, it might protect you. It might support your immune system from actually getting sick. So laugh is the most freest gift that we have available from the Creator. It's always available to you. We just don't use it enough. We absolutely do not laugh enough. Laughter decreases your blood pressure. Studies show that it can, it decreases your blood pressure so much that it's shown to lower the risk of getting a stroke or a heart attack, right? So laughter is medicine. And as I said, it's a painkiller, but it's also a stress killer. And it kills your stress by reducing the hormone cortisol, and eases anxiety and depression. And last but not least, it can give you just an overall positive outlook on life, which will increase your self-esteem. So laughter is actually medicine. And it's important that we do it every day, even if we have to do it intentionally and, force yourself or fake it until you make it. And that's what laughter yoga is all about. And we're gonna run through a little bit of that, because it gives you a chance to just really take in and do what your body needs it to do by laughing. And your brain doesn't know the difference if you're actually laughing at something funny, if you're seriously laughing, or if you're not really laughing, but you're faking it. Your brain, your body, all the hormonal reactions that I mentioned, and the chemicals that happen in your body, they don't know the difference. It doesn't know the difference. So it truly is a fake it until you make it with laughter. So let's hear some voices sharing what makes you laugh, and even share your laughter story. What your story is.
Tiffany's hand is up.
Oh yes, please, please.
Hi, everyone. So I just wanted to share two things really, really quick. So one, I had a dear friend who was a comedian, who in his early to mid 20s ended up in a horrific motorcycle accident that left him paralyzed. And he became a stand-up comedian. And his whole motto and his whole platform was laughter was the key to life. And so as you were sharing your stories and everything like that, that became my first laughter story, was my dear friend Damon. And the other thing was my grandfather used to tell me, I laugh at myself. I laugh at myself all the time, because my grandfather used to tell me, if you laugh at yourself, then people are not laughing at you, they're laughing with you. So yeah, it's funny that as you speak on these things here, like, I'm a silly person, and I guess it stems from being clumsy and awkward and laughing at myself because I knew other people were already laughing at me. I'm complete.
Ashe, thank you. Thank you. I love that. I love that someone took a difficult situation and realized the benefit that laughter was a healing thing, and became a comedian. How about that? That's decided to make others laugh really intensely for a career. I love that. Thank you for sharing that, Tiffany. And I see another hand raised. Oh, wonderful. Kenyofu, you're on it. Thank you. Welcome, Marilyn.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Great, thank you.
Okay, so my quick short story of laughter, and I think I could go as far back as maybe being 3 or 4. And this is when, like, we first started, I first moved to New York from Puerto Rico, and I was just learning English, and there was this singer, and this is back in the 80s, Debbie Gibson. I was fascinated by her, and I remember coming home one day, and my mom had bought me her little cassette to play, put on and for me, I cried because I was so emotional, but I was so happy because I was like she literally went out to buy me this cassette, and for a little child to really understand that, I was like, and I still carry that, even when I hear a song or something from Debbie Gibson, it just takes me back to that moment. And as far as laughing, I laugh every day. I work with children, and they always seem to amaze me. They do some of the funniest things. I mean, we always say there's never a dull moment. And just little simple things that they do is just, it fulfills me. It keeps me happy, and I laugh, they laugh, and sometimes it's just uncontrollable laughing. We just keep going. So, and it makes the day go by,
I
and I am
love
complete.
that. Don't disappear yet. I love
Okay.
that about children. But we're gonna first. I want to hear a little bit of Debbie Gibson. Come on, give me a little bit of what.
No. I can't sing.
A little
No, no,
Come on,
no. I wouldn't remember those lyrics right now. I just, when I hear it, I know.
No, I know how touching that must have been for your mom to actually see you and get that you were, enjoying this music, and then she bought it for you, and that had to like touch your heart and just make you feel the joy. So that's a wonderful, wonderful memory. Thank you for bringing that. And children, oh my God, children are so pure in that they laugh every day throughout the day, regardless. They laugh at something that's funny, they laugh at something that's not funny, they laugh at you, they laugh at themselves. I love that about children, and we have to rediscover that ability. That is something that is so free for us and given to us as a gift for our health. We don't even realize that it's so wonderful and easily accessible. So why not, instead of going to the medicine cabinet and getting that headache pill, you got that headache, try to laugh, try to watch cartoons or listen to some good music that gives you joy. So thank you, Marilyn, for bringing in the children.
Thank you. And going back, I know, I remember one day I was in the classroom, I was like, and I found a whoopee cushion. I was like, oh my God, I gotta try this. And then I recorded it and everything. And when we did it, the kids were like looking at each other like, and like me and my assistant, we were cracking up. We're like, oh my God, who did that? And then we were just laughing. When I showed them what it was, they were hysterical. Like, do it again, do it again. So it's just, it's really, it fills up, it fills you up, and it makes you more glowy and, excited to find something else to make them laugh.
Makes you more youthful. It makes more things pretty much roll off your back. Less things, you can laugh easily. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. One of my stories is that my dad was a character, and we would be at the dinner table and eating dinner, and my dad would go, and especially if it's fried chicken, my dad would go, oh, do you see that over there? And as soon as you look away and you look over there and you look back to your plate, your chicken is gone. Okay, let me tell you, it wasn't funny in the moment, but like later that night, we would laugh at it. Dad was a chicken thief, okay, or a steak, whatever the meal was. We would just take your meat. So we learned how to and he taught us. He said, you got to keep your eyes on your fries. That was one of the earliest things that I remember him teaching us, is keep your eyes on your fries. Even though it wasn't fries that we were eating, he would literally steal good stuff off your plate. And you come back and you're like, what? And you better hope that there's still more left so you can get a little bit more. And he would laugh, and my mom would laugh. So it was funny, but it was the joke's on us. But that was my dad. He was a trickster, and he was always doing jokey things and making us laugh, and even at our own expense. So laughter is very much a part of my childhood and my youth. He would tell stories. He was a tall tale teller. He would tell stories, and one story that I remember vaguely, my sister may be able to corroborate this, is that he was in an airplane, and he was little, and he jumped out of the airplane, and he was hanging by his eye because there was a hook and it caught him in the eyelid. I mean, come on, it just didn't happen. But my dad was just into telling these big stories, and you're there on the edge of your seat. Really? What happened next? And it's all fabrications. So he was quite the tall tale teller, and loved to make us laugh and loved to make us believe when it wasn't true. And some things we believed for years till we got older. We were like, hey, do you remember that story? Jeannie, do you remember that story? And we're like, nah, that wasn't true. So yeah, my dad was quite the character. So part of my life. I was actually even dubbed the class clown in high school when they gave everybody the little things that they say, what are you of your class? the beauty, the fashion, or whatever. I was a class clown because I was always finding something to crack wise about. Not that I was telling jokes, but I was always making sure everybody was laughing. They saw whatever humor I saw, I was going to share it. So taking the point of view of finding the humor in situations is so important, and it gives you the freedom to laugh. And guess what? When you laugh, you spread the laughter. It's very hard not to laugh when someone is laughing, you know, especially a baby, especially a baby. Yes.
Cheryl, let's
Yes.
hear some other people. Gina, I think, wanted to come in and corroborate or add to. I think I heard her voice. Did I hear your voice?
Yeah. Oh, I put it in the chat, but yeah, it was just like remembering that story just started cracking me up because it's so ridiculous. 5 years old and jumping out of a plane. It was how he explained this little thing he had on his eye. That was what the story. And then yeah, like it was just he just was hysterical. But that's so true. Like funny stories. I forgot how funny things can be, and how listening to somebody tell a ridiculous story can be has so hilarious too. So thanks for that memory.
Great, Gina, do you remember the one about how he got his ear pierced?
With the fork in China. So the story is he's in China. He traveled all over the world because he was a metal worker. So he fixed ships. So he's in China eating, and then somebody's, like a little hole in the wall restaurant. And he's saying like he was thinking he wanted to get his ear pierced because everybody was having their ears pierced back in the 60s. And so he's talking about it, and the man is eating his food. He puts the fork in his mouth, just, scrapes the fork in his lips, and just jabs it in Daddy's ear. And that's how he got his ear pierced. Like, just ridiculous stories. Ridiculous.
Come on now. Not really, but we definitely were like, could that be? It made you think. It made you have critical thinking. That's for sure too.
So, ear piercing hole was a square, and I always wondered, like, why is this? It's not a circle like everybody else's. So maybe it happened. I don't know.
Maybe some piece of it happened. Who knows?
I don't know. Yes. I'm complete with that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm gonna start my day laughing.
Yes, please do. Any other laughter stories? Tell your story.
It was great seeing the two of you laugh. That was great. And you have some comments in the chat. So, and Catherine's Sweetness just offer that Gina is your sister, which is why it was cute watching the two of you laugh. Tiffany says, I'm always told my jokes are corny, but I don't care. I'm laughing at them anyway.
That's right.
That's right. If you don't laugh at your own jokes, then something's wrong, right? Yeah, Tiffany says, I love that good old-fashioned dad joke. And let's see. She says, I love that my glam son, this is Tiffany, I love that my glam son has a wicked sense of humor and he is such a jokester now. And Gina says to Miss Marilyn, she's like, her class sounds like fun. I agree. To be a teacher, to put the whoopee cushion on the chair is just wild.
Absolutely. That's what you expect the students to do, and then the teacher to be all stern. So it can make a fun environment. I love that. I love that. Anyone else share their laugh history story?
Yeah, so two from Facebook, and then Teresa has her hand up. So Jem says, a former church of mine used to host clean comedy shows. And Amelia from Facebook says, I used to go to a comedy club every Monday night with my girlfriends. It was our therapy.
Yes, therapy, laugh therapy. You see, that is so important. It's just, I mean, I'm sure after your cheeks hurt, your face is red, and nothing could go wrong after that. After you've laughed it up so much, all those hormones running through your body. I love it. I love it. Thank you. And you said there was raised? Yes.
Teresa. Okay, there she goes.
Peace and blessing. Good morning, family. How y'all doing?
Peace.
the thing that I like that I laugh about is Steve Harvey bloopers that really have me falling out laughing. And I like that little boy that says, "Listen, Linda." Like when he first came out, everybody was like, "Listen, Linda, listen, Linda." But it was like he is so determined to tell his story, and he's telling mothers. Listen. So I like those kind of jokes, like stuff like that. Sometimes I just think about stuff, and I just start busting out laughing. Like I was laughing that I have a lot of stuff going on. And I was laughing. I just started busting out like this shit ain't getting to me. And I just started busting out laughing because, I'm not just, letting it get to me. So I'll just start busting out. I'll just look at something or just look outside and just see something beautiful and just start smiling because I just think that laughter, like you said, it is so healing. I'm telling you, just to be able to laugh. Like I will sit there, like if I'm having a rough day, I would turn on Steve Harvey and I would be screaming. Because some of them
Yes,
questions when people be answering, you be like, what in the hell? Like, why did they say that?
right,
It's
right.
just so
I
crazy.
that in
Oh
the
my
morning.
goodness.
That I
That
used
was
to
so funny.
morning too. The pranks were hilarious, especially once the person realized that who pranked them, and it's just hilarious. I love listening to. I think it's Steve Harvey, Tommy, the nephew or whatever, and yeah, I don't know if they still do it, but I haven't listened in a while. But you can actually go to YouTube and just listen to prank after prank after prank, and those are funny too. And Teresa, you brought in an important element to consider, something that when I was looking for songs, I had the most difficult. When I was looking for songs to play, I had the most difficult time because many of the songs are about laughing to keep from crying, right? Because that's what we're taught to do. That's what we do. So I want to say that laughing to keep from crying is good, but one of the topics I brought another time was crying and the healing benefits and the blessing of crying and tears and release. So I would say, first, honor what it is you're crying about, what it is you need to cry about. Let the tears flow, let your heart crack open, and let the cry come. And then if you find yourself not able to stop, that's when you need to go ahead and go into the laughter. Write down what it is you're crying about. You can examine it and look at it with a fresh mind after you've released the tears and the pressure has broke. And then write down what it is. Write down what it is, and then go into laughing. Go into that laughing to keep from crying. Go into that faking it till you make it laughter, because that's also beneficial to you. That's beneficial to you in another way, and that's healing your heart too, healing your emotions. So
But what I want to say is that it wasn't even about me not wanting to cry. It was about I was laughing at the situation, like I was saying, like devil, you can't get me. So I was laughing because normally I would have got down and depressed about it. So that's why I was laughing because that was not my normal response. My normal response to be sad and stuff like that. And I didn't feel sad. So I just started laughing like, hey, you're not gonna get to me, like I'm gonna keep on doing what I gotta do. So that's what I was talking about, laughing. Not like if I feel like crying, I'm definitely gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. So but I was just laughing at the situation because you
I wasn't
can't get me
about
down.
just
Yeah,
you. Was using
yeah.
what you said to bring that thought in, because that's a thought that I wanted to share as well. But thank you for that. Laughing to be empowered. You were empowered by what you were doing, and you chose to use that laughter to support you, to be strengthened by it. So I love that too. I think that that's like, we can use laughter in some really creative ways, right? So that's what I want us to do right now. So if you're able, if no one else has any comments, okay, I see another hand. And Kenyofu, if we'll take the hand and the comments, and then we're going to do a little activity.
All right, sister.
Good morning. Good morning. Woo morning.
Yes,
Yes. How art thou? So good to see you. Thank you for this conversation. I like laughter. That's my business. I'm a professional clown. So like a literal professional clown. Okay. And yesterday I did a little clown show for children and I laughed so hard because I know if I'm having fun, they're having fun. But I don't know if you touched on this. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know if you touched on this or not, but there's nothing like, because I came in a little late, there's nothing like having a coven of sisterhood, of girlfriends that you could laugh about, anything about. You know, like you might laugh with a lot of different people about a lot of things, but there's like certain things that you can only laugh with certain people about. You know what I mean? There's like certain people, like, you know, you're not gonna be sending dirty jokes to your church sisters. You know, you just not. So you know, you're gonna pray with your church sisters, but you have to have like that little clique of girlfriends where y'all could laugh about anything. You could send them anything, and they won't be like, "Girl, you're doing too much," and y'all could just cut up and get sick with laughter. And I remember my grandmother, she had this one thing that used to always, I can't even tell you the story. She told me the story a million times, but she's no longer here. And you know, after a while, when elders tell you a story a lot, you think you know the story, so you kind of stop listening, like, oh god, they're telling the story again. Then you realize when you're gone, wow, they've been telling that story for a long time, but you stopped listening to the story 5 years ago. You blanked out every time. So now I don't remember the full story. I only remember the punchline, right? And it's not necessarily funny without the story, but what I want to speak about is the laughter every time she would tell this story. Okay, she would laugh so hard. And it was one of those things where you just had to be there, because I just couldn't get what was so hilarious, but I would always appreciate how much it cracked her up. And the punchline, the gist of it that I could remember was something about when she first came to this country and she met some Jamaican man and he was laughing about something. And in the middle of his hysterical laughter, he made a comment and said something like, "For my bun, I never see that," or something he said to that effect. And let me tell you something, my grandmother must have told me that story 1,000 times. And every time she said it, there was tears in her eyes and she was holding on to her stomach. And one of the times I remember laughing that hard was as a teenager, when I was doing some paid volunteer work with the electoral. We were doing a volunteer with the voting and the booths and everything, and we were so young and immature. We just wanted to make some money, so we went and did the volunteer work. And there was this man there, and he was more grown than us, and he took the job more serious than we did. He had a suit, he had a tie, and so we was laughing at him all day long, like, damn, he just really think he's important. Like, you know, we just cracking up, just, you know, entertaining ourselves. And at one point, I don't know why we did this. We were so young. I think we was maybe like 19, 20, something like that. We were really on 21. We were very young. And we took duct tape and we taped up one of the old school back in the day voting booths that you had to go inside and close. Yeah, we taped it up with duct tape so you couldn't get in there, right? And one of the people who was running the program, I don't know what you call that person, supervising the program, she came over and she saw all the tape and she was like, "Who did this? Who?" And she was going on, "Who did? I want this movie immediately." And the guy with the suit came over. He said, "I'm sorry. I don't know why I did it." He didn't even see us when we were doing it. He took it down. He was like, "I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry." He put that. Boy, me and my friend laughed for days. I mean, for weeks, we were still laughing at how the man in the suit came down and took the blame. He didn't even know how it got there. And he took it down. We were sick with laughter. So, yeah, thank you for this. Laughter is where it's at. And anybody got children there and need entertainment? Call me. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you, sister. Thank you.
Thank
For that.
you.
Love it. Love it. I love hearing the laugh stories and the laugh histories and anything to do with laughter. It's so relevant and so important that we remember this. So what you got in the comments, Kenyofa? What's Facebook saying?
All right. So again, Watoto Entertainment. that's sister. And so Adam put in here earlier about a prank. He says, "I like the hot sauce prank joke. Whenever a person is sleeping with their mouth wide open, somebody pours hot sauce into that person's mouth." So that's yeah. So Tiffany says belly is sore, chest tight, and eyes puffy from crying. Gina says she's off to work with a smile on my face and a joke in my heart. Thanks, Woo Fam.
Yes.
Tiffany says nephew Tommy gets cursed out bad. Shawnee says there is a form of laughter that comes from a spiritual experience in the Baptist, Pentecostal, holiness church environment. I think that is called the Holy Ghost laughter. Abimbola says, my mother would dress up in funny clothing and make people laugh. Now my 80-year-old sister does the same thing. Shawnee says, I would dress up. Is that what you would do, Shawnee?
No, somebody, sister said that she would not tell like dirty jokes or say inappropriate things to the church folk. And I'm like, I would, like, yo, I want to be around folks who are too stiff to laugh and stretch beyond the church space. Like, come on.
Okay. And Tiffany says, thank you, Sister Zaraya. I send crazy TikTok videos to my best friends. We laugh at some of the most inappropriate things. We're going to a very hot place together. Nice.
Who said hot place? Stop it. Stop it. No, you're not. Be kind.
No, you know how they say in the videos, they be like, oh, if you laugh at this, you going to hell. And I try not to laugh at that.
That's funny. I do the TikTok thing too. I have one sister, and she is my church sister, if you would say that I share TikTok videos where we mostly share things that are like incredible, unbelievable, funny, joyful. And yeah, we just love, can you believe that? Look at this. And we love sharing dance videos too. We love sharing really good dance videos. Okay, so where I wanted to go from here is to do the exercise, the activity. So I want everybody who can in my ear space, please come on camera. If it's possible for you to be on camera, I appreciate you and I thank you to come on camera. I want to see your faces. So if it's good, if it works for you and you can stand up. And if that doesn't work for you, I'm going to be sitting so you can sit down. We're going to do some laughter yoga. So first we want to start out with a couple of deep breaths and rolling your shoulders. Just take a deep breath in through your mouth and out through your nose. Roll your shoulders backwards. Roll your shoulders. Just got to get the body ready for laughter, okay? Just roll your shoulders back and then roll them forward. Again, keeping the deep breaths. All right, now, okay, great. Now, I want you to just breathe deeply still and just continue to just be present with with all those laugh stories that we heard and all those chuckle stories and all that smiling, right? And I want you to just kind of sway your arms, sway them left and right. Keep breathing. And then you can kind of bring it down to the bottom, sway left and right, right? You can stand if that works for you. If not, we can do it sitting, right? And then I want you to begin to clap. We're gonna clap to one side and then clap to the other. Doesn't matter left or right, right? So we're gonna just have our hands open all the way, palms, fingertips touching fingertips. That's the clapping we're doing, okay? Ready? So we're gonna clap to a beat. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then I want you to say with me, while you're still muted, we're gonna say with me, he, ho, ho, ho. Ready? He, ho, ho, ho. While you're clapping. He, ho, ho, ho. I want to see you guys. Let me see. Okay, great. So now we're going to add one more he. So go and go, he, ho, ho, ho. He, ho, ho, ho. Let's come off mute. I want to hear you guys. Please. Take some steps. Yes.
Hee
Oh, oh,
oh. Hee ha.
Take some breaths. You guys already got it. You're sounding beautiful. I'm hearing Santa Claus and Miss Santa Claus and everybody. So next we're going to look at what it is to send laughter, right? So sending laughter is taking your fingertips and just kind of sending it while you're laughing. So I'm sending that laughter to you. And then when you want to receive it, you're going to take it in. You're going to receive that laughter and you're going to laugh. And you don't have to laugh like me, like the lady in the, what's the name? The lady in the carnival. Okay, all of it is good. Laugh how you want to laugh, but we're going to do the he's and the ho's again, but we're going to practice with sending laughter and receiving laughter, all right? So anyone who wants to send it can send it, and anyone who wants to receive it can receive it. All right, ready? So let's do the he, ho without the clapping this time. Ready?
Do you want us off? Do you want us off mute?
Yes, I want to hear you. I want to feel you. I want to be with you. Ready? He, ho, ho, ho. He, ho, ho, ho.
Yo, who sounds so stiff.
She didn't complete something,
Who
so
was that
she didn't
laughing? That's a
finish.
good laugh right there.
Laugh with intention. Body head is already feeling the
That's just it. Who was that laughing like that? Who was that laughing like that? Let me see that person. That's a good laugh.
Laugh at your body, ripple through your soul.
That's funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's funny.
I promise you. Yes, yes.
That was funny. With that laugh.
She on her way. She had to be there by 8:10.
Oh my God.
That's a good laugh.
Oh my
My tummy. I'm tickling.
That's funny.
Thank you. So
That was a good laugh.
let me have some comments on for you,
Oh, silly.
everyone. I saw a lot of rolling laughter. I saw Naomi just really just giving it up, giving it to everybody, tickling everybody. What did you guys feel? What was that like? How does your body feel? Come on. Don't all say at once. Somebody raise your hand. I heard a lot of laughter, and it was rich. It was rich. Beautiful.
Tiffany says her daughter came out of the room. She thought she lost her mind. Her mother lost her mind.
That's the best. That's the best. I don't understand why you're laughing. That's the best. I love it. I'm surprised my open the door and check on me too.
Shoni thinks you have a plant in the audience.
No, no, genuine. I know right here in the back of my ears, it hurt because the tension of raising my smile and laughing. So I know it was genuine laughter. So no. Everybody got, Shawnee, you got to put your wig on straight now that you, that's so hard. I love it. Anybody want to share what that felt like to you in your body? Or what that felt like to you in your heart? Yeah.
So,
come on. Let's.
Okay, there goes Naomi.
Okay. Yeah, let's let Naomi go.
Hello, family. I'm kind of new. This is my second week being with the Woo.
Oh, well.
And I'm over here. I'm a Reiki master also. So I'm over here. And right when you was like talking about laughter, I was like, okay, I'm feeling kind of down today. So I need this. So when you said get up and start moving, I was like, well, I'm already up. Let me get on here. And what I noticed for me was I was able to, when I was sending out the laughter, I was able to release all the tension that I was feeling. So now I'm all dewy and stuff. I was like, wait a minute, I was just sitting here doing this and I got my little workout on. My fingers are not tight anymore because I was trying to, like, I have something going on with my hands. So I was just trying to sit here and Reiki it before I started really getting into baking and stuff today. So I was like, what's going on? And I'm doing this and my hand just started to open up. So I opened up my hand, my finger joints and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm getting ready to feel good today. So it just helped release a lot of pressure that I had. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
I say thank you. Thank you for sharing that. I mean, that it was amazing. That really just you just really encapsulated this whole conversation about laughter being the best medicine and laughter being bliss. I mean, you just embodied it right there. Thank you so much. And everybody's saying you're killing it with the cat suit. So you're looking fly at the same time. So welcome again, Naomi. Welcome again. Awesome. Anyone else? I think Sister was next.
Yes, so right, I love laugh yoga. Okay, I'm a fan of laugh yoga. In the beginning,
okay, there you go.
It's a forced thing at first, right? But
yes.
Once you get that momentum going, once you get that ball rolling,
Oh, you're breaking up for me. Is she breaking up for you too? Can you
just feel that joy? I love it very much. Something that Shawnee said, she made me think of. She mentioned that she shared an appropriate or I don't know. She said some stuff with the church and she just reminded me who my mother's Catholic and
Sister,
can we? Yeah.
Sister, you're breaking up. So if you stop your video, you might need to come out and come back in again. Okay. Zoom took care of that. She'll be back.
I'm back. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah.
Yes,
we can. So keep your camera off.
Party, she had two types of ice. She had regular ice. Keep it off? Okay. She had two types of ice. She had regular square ice, and then she had these special ice cubes that were shaped like titties, like breast, right? And this was all church folks, all Catholic folks, and the priest was there. The father priest was there, and she was telling everyone who are boring was going to get the regular.
Sister, you went out again.
That the ice with the breast, and she had served the father priest had.
Sister, can you hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
My mom had a holiday event at her. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt
Yes.
you, but your story was interrupted by your internet. So I think we are missing some meat and we can't put it together.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but what happens is that you start out strong and then you fade out. Are you there? Adam, why are you laughing?
Yes, I'm here.
Sister,
I'm here.
Put it in
sister,
the chat.
yes, please, please, please. Okay, she got bounced. So thank you, everyone, for that experience. First, I want to just say it's 8 o'clock. It's 6 after 8. And anyone who has to leave to go to work or whatever they need to do, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here today with me and sharing a laugh, sharing a smile. And remember to smile and increase your bliss. And remember to laugh. Laugh every day. Find a reason to laugh. And please come back and watch the rest of this video. And my contact information has been dropped in the chat. It's at Your Bliss Zone. If anywhere it is, it's Your Bliss Zone on Instagram, on Facebook, and email is yourblisszone@gmail.com. So follow me, please. I'm a laughter enthusiast and I'm always looking for something to laugh about. And I'm always sharing smiles. So thank you again for being with me today. So I'd love to hear more of what that was like for everyone, doing just a little mini laughter yoga practice. Anyone want to share? Adam wrote in the chat that he was laughing because Kinyofu said sister was missing meat. Okay, whatever it takes to make you laugh, I love it. Anyone else want to share?
Who else was out there laughing?
What are they saying in Facebook land? Are they laughing with us or laughing at us?
Facebook is laughing with us, and Xavier Beckworth shared a joke. I guess it was one of the in response to my dad joke. He said, "What did the left cheek say to the right cheek? If we both come together, we can stop this shit."
Ooh, that's not nice. Don't stop it. Let it out. Let it out.
And then Jem shared that she had a dry sense of humor. So so something she finds funny is if people mispronounce words or wear weird clothes, strange old-fashioned sayings, and even certain facial expressions. So yes, Facebook is here with us and they're laughing with us, not at us.
Love it. I love it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Please make sure that everyone in my earshot find something to laugh about. If you don't find us funny, if you don't understand that how laughter yoga works, laugh with intention. Make yourself laugh. Tickle your own belly. It's about your wellness. It's about it being medicine for you, inside and out. And that is bliss. Because if we are feeling good, then we are good, right? And we radiate that out to the world. And that's what we want. That's what we need more of, right? So I see my sister Danny Mo in the chat writing up a storm. I want to hear your voice, sis. Come on, let's hear you. Come on, camera. Good morning. What you got going on? What was that like for you? I saw you over there sending laughter, receiving laughter.
It was just fun. Like, I feel like a lot of like life things that just go on could keep us like clenched up. So it feels good to just like put your shoulders down and to be silly and then to just laugh and like, yeah, especially for me right now. I started doing this inner child healing intensive. So I'm going to be working on that for this month. So yeah, it feels good to kind of tap into that like childlike laughter, you know, it feels good. So
thank you. And that's exactly what it is. It is healing your inner child when you laugh, because that's the first times that we laughed were when we were children. Everyone's sharing their stories and remembering things that happened when they were a child. And it makes you childlike when you laugh. It makes you youthful when you laugh. Like I said, a smile is a facelift, okay? So there's things that are going on. You get a glow, you're just exuding high vibration. You're in a more, those who are about manifesting things in their life, you're in the frequency of manifestation. You're in a high vibration and you can manifest whatever when you are in laughter state, when you are in that joyous state and you are exuding that. So definitely keep it going. Make sure it's done every day. And then afterwards, one of the things I didn't do at the end was afterwards clap for yourself and say, very good, yay! Because who claps for you?
right.
We all need to clap for ourselves. We all need to thank ourselves when we step up to do something that benefits us. So, yay! Like a child. Children do that all the time. They go step in a puddle. Yay! They raise their hand and get an answer right. Yay! Why do we stop doing that? Celebrate yourself. That puts you in a high vibration and high frequency also, to attract high vibrational people around you, to attract high vibrational situations, to release pain, to release anxiety, stress, all of that fear. So let's use our laughter productively with intention, right? Laugh matters. Laugh on purpose. Laugh for health, for healing. And don't depend upon anyone to bring laughter to you. I love the comedy shows and I think that's cool. But sometimes people go to those things and they sit there like this. Yeah, go ahead. Make me laugh, mofo. And you know, no, go there with the open mind and open heart, ready to laugh. Go there laughing before you even arrive so that you can get the benefit of it. Because sometimes people's jokes, they don't tickle your funny bone. Your sense of humor might not be their sense of humor. And that's okay. Fake it till you make it. Your body doesn't know the difference. Okay? Decrease that cortisol, increase those good loving hormones and endorphins, right? Anyone else want to share a comment, a question, feedback, or do we need to just go ahead and do the laughter yoga exercise again?
Oh, wait, no, Danny Mo has something to share with us that she says is funny.
Okay, cool.
All right, yeah, because I have to come on camera and tell the story. So I remember when I was in high school, and I don't know, y'all might not find this funny, but this was the funniest thing ever to us, like back then. So I was on the 3 train, transferring to the 4 train on Utica Avenue, going to school. So it was this like, it was early in the morning, and it was this Asian man, like he was probably like Chinese, on the train with one foot on the floor and the other foot like on his knee, reading the paper, holding it up. So it's this homeless man, like you can tell like he had like mental health issues, whatever. He ended up getting on the train. But this is someone that if you are during that time, if you travel from that particular station, you know this man, like you see him all the time, whatever. So you know to move out his way, whatever. This Chinese man, he clearly ain't know that. So he reading the paper. I was with one of my friends, so we seen him get to one car, so we moved to the front of the car as he was moving to like through the train car. So he's coming, walking. He has his like hands in his pants, like he looks like he might be a little like drunk or like high on something. And he stops in front of the Chinese man and like pulls out his whole penis. Yo, when I tell you, the Chinese, I've never seen anybody Chinese with their eyes bigger. He was just like, oh, no, like went off. It was the most, oh my gosh, the whole train car was like in knots. Everybody, young, old, everything, because that Chinese man, he was not happy. It was the funniest thing ever. Like, that's what I want to do with y'all. And y'all gotta check out Miss Holla, lottery tickets, lottery frat, whatever. I'll drop another video, but that lady is a hot mess, okay?
Love it. Love it. Thank you. Thank you all for sharing your laugh stories. And thank you for dropping in the chat humorous stories or ways, comedians and all of that. But I encourage you to just like also watch a cartoon, not this new stuff. I'm talking about like the old stuff. Like watch, I had a friend that used to be a fan or was a fan of what was it called? The not the Little Rascals, not Abbott and Costello, another old fashioned, Johnny, help me out. Another old fashioned slapstick comedy duo.
The Moon, something.
Curly Moe and Shemp and all of them. What are their names again? Come on, can y'all help me?
It was the Three Stooges.
The Three Stooges. Somebody said it. Thank you. That's the one I was trying to bring. The Three Stooges. I used to, when I was younger, I used to look at the, see people laughing at the Three Stooges, and I was like, it's not funny. I don't understand it. But someone broke it down for me, how if you look at the situations that they're having, and you look at, and the Three Stooges is slapstick humor, which is like, means like they're falling down, an anvil is falling on their head, you know, paint is going on them, just crazy, stupid stuff, right? Charlie Chaplin type stuff. Those who don't know who those two references are, if you're too young, Google it, okay? The Three Stooges, Charlie Chaplin. Those are some of the earliest known on television comedies from way, way back. I used to look at it and say, I don't get it, it's not funny. But when someone broke it down who really enjoyed it, when they broke it down to me, it just, I would look at it and laugh till my belly hurt, because it was like, imagine that situation. Imagine someone actually having that happen to them. And imagine, you know, it just really broke it down to where it's like, don't just look at it and see, is it funny? But like, look at it in terms of like your average person having this happen to them or having an experience like this. This is insane. And then think about what it takes for them to actually create an image of what looks like, what that looks like, if that makes any sense. What it takes to going into creating that situation. Like someone had to think of, okay, you know, hitting someone with an anvil, what does that look like? Is that going to make people laugh? You know, just the different stories. It doesn't make sense. I'm not telling it in the best way now, so forgive me. However, consider it when you're thinking about comedy, when you're thinking about the things that make you laugh. Think about the fact that someone had to actually think that up, and then they had to actually try it out, and then they had to actually see, would that make somebody laugh? And sometimes just the thought of somebody thinking that that would be funny is funny to you. It's like, no, that's not funny. But the fact that you thought that that would be funny, that's funny. So just get in tune with laughter. Just get in tune with laughter, whatever it takes. Laugh. Laughter is bliss. Laughter is bliss. Yes, I was a Benny Hill fan when I was a kid too. He was always very and this is British comedy. He was always very naughty, and I just thought that was naughty, meaning like he always like grabbed the women's butts, and he was always or reaching towards grabbing the women's butt. He just was rude. He was just rude, and I used to love him. I love to this day still Abbott and Costello. Look up Slowly I Turn, the Susquehanna Hat Company. It will make you, it's hilarious. So I love a lot of the old comedy and the old, Lucille Ball is my all-time favorite. Someone mentioned earlier about her squashing the grapes with her feet to make the wine. Cara Burnett. Yeah, I love all the old-time comedians because the comedy was clean, and usually they didn't necessarily always make fun of someone else. They made themselves the butt of the joke. And yeah, that was just amazing. Yeah, Lucy in the Chocolate Factory, I love her. But the best part of Lucy is Lucy, you got some explaining to do. Ricky Ricardo, of course, gotta love him. What a balance. I just, as a kid, thought that they were so amazing because racism, the 50s, like who is this couple that's married, that's the Spanish guy and this white woman with red hair. I mean, I just thought that they were an amazing couple. I still love them. Vita Mida Vegemin, Vita Vita Vegemin. Yes, all of the I Love Lucy stuff. You'll catch me laughing at that anytime. So anyone else want to share who makes them laugh, what makes them laugh, or their laugh stories?
I like one laugh story, please. Actually, two. I'm in a breast cancer support group, and we have a lady that is hilarious. And what, like you said, she plans the whole thing. So we go on retreat, and we also have tea parties. And one tea party, we all come in hats. So we have these beautiful hats. And what she did one year is that she decorated a bra. And she came in and she sat down, and she's so controlled with her humor because she waits for people to recognize what she's doing. And she is so hilarious. And we laugh and laugh and laugh till we can't laugh anymore. That's all my grandchildren are starting school today. And so another thing that she did when we were on our retreat is that we all put on our pajamas and we sat down and we were laughing and talking. And she comes out in a rabbit costume. And she sits down and she pretends like she's just normal. And when we look at her, we just laugh and laugh and laugh. We were rolling on the floor, and we're in our 60s and some are 70. We just couldn't stop laughing. And it's because she has figured out a way to always surprise us and to always make us laugh. And I love her so much. Her name is Marsha. And those of you who know Marsha understand. So that was wonderful what she does.
And I think you're glowing from that laughter, and it's making reversing age. You're looking gorgeous. So keep it going, keep it flowing, keep laughing. And as you can see, I'm using your fan to stay cool. Thank you.
Yes. And I love your fan. Where'd you get it?
Veronica Curtin Johnson. Thank you. Anyone else want to share? Okay. Well, if there are no more shares, no more laughter, no more smiles, thank you for being with me today. And I hope and pray that I put a laugh in your heart and a smile on your face and taught you the importance of laughter. So we're going to end with a song that I want you to just listen to the words and take it in. Whenever you're ready, Coach Kinyofu.
Sorry, my slide. I was talking and I'm on mute. I'm getting there.
Okay.
Understand why when life gets hard, you start to cry. Now you can try all those tears that comes through feeds with his supply. So just like a medicine, just like a medicine. Just like a medicine.
Well, since it's not really
Oh, God, just like medicine.
Kenyofu, we can release it because it doesn't seem to be going for me, for everyone. So basically, the song is a song by BB Winans, and he's featuring Korean Soul, which they really rock in the house. So if you could drop the link in the chat, and people who want to watch the video on their own time can just enjoy it. But it's really just reiterating everything that was said and how laughter feels good and is good, just like a medicine. And I just love that video because it's the most unlikely pairing with BB Winans and Korean Soul. And it just makes me smile to see that, to see and hear them sing soul music and to sing about laughter in such a beautiful way. So that was what I wanted to close with. So you can listen to it on your own time and get the blessings that that brings. But thank you, thank you, thank you again. This completes day number 670. And so if you want to reach out to me, my contact information, follow me on Facebook at Your Bliss Zone. Again, my Instagram is at Your Bliss Zone. And my email is yourblisszone@gmail.com. And you can find everything I do at Linktree, linktr.ee/my name, Sheryl with an S, SHERYLGLENN. So please come check me out and see the things I create, things I make, schedule time with me one-on-one. I would love to laugh with you. And I have an offer. Oh, you guys didn't show my offer. I didn't even ask about that this morning. So my offer, before I even ask you to give to me, my offer to the first person to email me, or the first persons to email me, is a just a check-in, just a consultation check-in about what you need to increase the laughter and bliss in your world. So anyone who's interested in that, please reach out, yourblisszone@gmail.com. So I'll be looking for you. And if this made you laugh, if it made you smile, if you feel like you can have, your energy is high, your vibration is up for you to have an intensely beautiful day, please feel free to bless us. The funds go to the admin, and some of it drips down to me as well with a love offering and donation. You can send it to Zelle or QuickPay at SOW Leadership Development @gmail.com, or you can Cash App it at $ Spirit of a Woman, or you can click the link below, but put in the code #670 SLG. She loves God. #670 SLG. And she laughs good. So we also have an option for you to give a donation or love offering monthly. You can really sow a seed into this community. We have been doing this for 670 days. And if you want to see your manifestations in your world increase, if you want to see what's in your pocket grow, it's a beautiful thing to sow a seed into what we're doing in the Wake Up Everybody virtual community. And you can do that by monthly automated love offerings. $25 a month is https://bit.ly/woo love 25. Follow it, 75, whatever it is that you can give. And if you need to have one that's less than the above or more than it, you can reach out to any of them on the admin team, and they'll tell you how to do that. So today is Thursday. This is our last day of the week of Woo, but we start back up again on Sunday, September 11th. And we will be having Brother Randy Braz joining us and facilitating community wealth building. So that's going to be a power conversation that we don't want to miss. Community Wealth Building on Sunday, September 11th.
Thank you, Coach Sheryl.
Welcome.
So we have some new members in the space, I suspect, and whether you're new for the day, new for the week, new for the month, like let us know. Don't hide. Put yourself in the center so that you could be hugged and loved up on by the WOO members. It doesn't matter if you are in Zoom or if you're out there on Facebook. Tiffany's out there on Facebook, as well as others of us who can reach you. So say I'm new and get your due welcome and keep coming back. So this is our schedule. You can take a screenshot of this so that you can put it, print it maybe and put it on your refrigerator to remember. Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, we're here from 7 to 8:30. And on Monday and Wednesday, we're here from 7 to 7:30. So, set your alarm, get up in here at 7 o'clock. And, as far as setting your alarm, you can also ask to receive text alerts. So we have an automated system. If you open up your text right now, if you didn't do this already, you can do it now. Type in 74121 in the telephone number section and the word or the letters WOO Nation in the comment and press send. And you will be in this alert system where you will be reminded 6:30 on the mornings that we are live. So you will see us on Zoom and, as mentioned before, on Facebook. We have swag, and you can get yours so you can represent and let folks know about Wake Up Everybody. It's a great conversation starter. Also very useful tools that you could use and add to your arsenal. We have a thermos and a mug so that you can stay hydrated. We have a laptop sleeve so that you can carry around your laptop so that you can watch WOO wherever you are. We have a bag where you can put those things in. We have a journal. You could take notes, a mask, you could stay healthy, and the t-shirts and sweatshirts to keep you clothed. And go to bit.ly/WOO swag to see all the sizes and colors and shapes and all the good things that are available for you. bit.ly/WOO swag. And how do you stay in touch? Well, if every week you want to register, because every week we have a different lineup of facilitators. bit.ly/wake up movement is where you would go. You can go right now and sign up for next week so that you can get to be one of the first people to find out who else follows our Sunday presenter, which was just shared with you. So you'll be on the email list, and you will get all the tea. We have 2 Facebook pages. One is a private page, one is a public page. The private page is where we are streaming live now. It's a group that you will need to be invited into. So when you type in bit.ly/WOO community, you will fill out a little form and then wait for one of the admin to admit you in. And then you can watch the playbacks and make comments and see what the facilitators are doing and saying as they post. And we have the fan page, which is bit.ly/WOO Nation. WOO Nation is uppercase. So go to that page and click like. We're on Instagram at Wake Up Everybody Virtual. We're on YouTube at bit.ly/WOO on YouTube. And we have an email that you can reach us if you have any comments or questions, info.wakeupseries@gmail.com. And today is Thursday, so I'm here to share with you the opportunity to lend your talents and your skills to continue to build out WOO. WOO doesn't happen by osmosis. It happens by people like you, people who have it in their heart to want to give back, people who want to share their vision of growth and support. And there's so many ways that you can do that. So you've been hearing me share this before. Maybe you haven't if you're new, but there's more to Woo than what you see. What you see are slides, and you see facilitators, and you see admin. And those are big things that you see, and a lot of work goes into each of those aspects. There's training. So if you come in on a slides team, you may or may not have any graphic skills, but guess what? You will learn. And when you learn those skills, you could take them out into your business, into your job, into your life. Imagine that you could sit with your grandchildren or your family and share with them how to do something. And you will have learned because you would have been working on the volunteer team. The same thing with adminning. So we're here pressing buttons on Zoom and on Facebook, and each of us had to learn. So you can do that too. And this is a viable business. People out there in the world still don't know Zoom. You could learn and you could teach them and you can get paid for that. How about that? But from the Woo perspective, you could share your skills and get this process rolling. There's the onboarding of the facilitators so they know what to expect and that they have the tools that they need and that they come comfortable and ready. And then there's marketing. I mentioned that we're on Instagram. Well, we're sort of on Instagram. So we have an Instagram page, but we don't have anybody running that page and consistently putting up the links and the images. So if you are on Instagram right now scrolling just because it's what you do, maybe you can be on the volunteer team and adding and uploading some things for Woo. There's so many other teams that you could be a part of, so many other skills that you can share. We want you. So I'm saying all this to say, email us at info.wakeupseries@gmail.com, info.wakeupseries@gmail.com, so that you could join us and create magic with us. I'm stopping the screen share, and I'm going to ask everybody to unmute themselves so that you can give Sheryl a wonderful thank you for this great laughing session.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Sheryl. It was
Sheryl.
wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, beloved. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna laugh throughout the whole day.
Thank you. It was wonderful.
Thank you, Sheryl.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sister Sheryl.
Wonderful, Sister Sheryl.
Thank you.
Laughter is it really is.
Thank you, Coach Sheryl, for this great presentation. Let's move forward.
Yes.